Hey, let's try that. Um, yeah, this seems to work better. Um, so today I got the Merfolk deck pretty much together. I'm only missing a few cards for it. Um, it's a blue-green, and it's as soon as I get enough of the Merfolk together, it's going to be great. But I'm trying to find some lower cost Merfolk because a lot of them are like fours and stuff like that, and that's a lot of mana because you're talking turn 4 before you can start utilizing it. Um, Another thing too is got an issue with because it's blue green. Got to use multicolors, and that at times can be a pain. So I'm trying to find some some lands that are both blue and green, so that I don't have to worry so much about trying to get one mana of one kind or the other. But yeah, so long story short, that's what I'm looking at for my blue-green deck. Um, there's a couple other issues I'm strongly considering changing things up to make it a little bit more playable, a little faster. Uh, I'm kind of interested in how it's going to work in the end. Uh, I'm thinking of combining another deck with it to get it to play better, faster. But I really haven't decided. If I can get it to work right, it'll be a heck of a deck, and it'll be really hard to beat. Today, let me show you what I've seen. Um, guys noticing anything? You notice anything at all? You haven't noticed it yet? It's called, well, here, let me show you this. Hold on. It's called The Snow is Melting. Yeah. Oh, hey, check it out. I don't know if you can see it over there or not. Remember how in one of the other videos I was talking about how the animals go out and do stuff? Yeah, there's a cat right there. Yeah, wasn't going to hang around either. Um, but yeah, and you see he went over to the neighbor's house. Needless to say, it's not that neighbor's cat because it's not completely finished, the house. And I don't think they like cats. So whoever's cat that is running around. He's not very friendly either. Um, I pulled up earlier tonight and he took off running, him and his little buddy. There was two of them over here. And they certainly didn't wait around long. They took off. And now he's back and or she's back, went over to the other neighbor's house. Like I said in the other video, probably just looking for food. Looking for a place to get warm. Yeah, but yeah, the snow's melted today. I went through the same routine as always. Up in the morning, making sure Sammy's up and wife's got things going with the other ones, and getting Sammy to school, and picking up my mom in the morning, and we're gonna take care of Grandma today, but she had a doctor's appointment, so we weren't able to spend much time with her. My mom did run in to make sure she was okay and to see how she was doing today. She's doing fine, but she had her appointment, so the other thing was too, we got gas in the van now that the van's back. Word to the wise, or whatever, make sure to warm up your vehicles when the weather's cold before trying to drive them. My van, I used to start up my van and just take off driving right away. Yeah, and mechanics and anybody that's been driving for a while will tell you, you should probably let them warm up, especially when the weather's cold, because it's really hard on the motor. And so any of you people that are new to the driving scene or anything like that, definitely, by all means, make sure to warm up your vehicle a little bit, even if it's only like a few minutes before you start driving it. It gives your fluids a chance to run through the vehicle, and gets a chance for your vehicle to idle to where it's supposed to be idling. When it's really cold, you're going to want to let it warm up a little bit more than that, so that besides it gets warm inside and gets your frost or whatever off the windshield, if it's snowing, it'll heat it up inside to where the snow and the ice aren't going to collect so much on the windshield or the windows. Not to mention, it just makes for a more comfortable ride if you warm it up. It is harder on the vehicle if you guys try to start it up and drive right away. So, and I do that every morning. I start it up and let it warm up, and that, because I got to wait for Sam to come out. Oh, we touched a little on Magic. The Elf deck. I was going through it, and there was only like a few cards it looks like I need to put in there. Otherwise, the Elf deck's done. It didn't take me long. I've got a Planeswalker in it, and for those of you that don't know what a Planeswalker is, it's a unique card, and each one's different. The effects of the Planeswalker changes from Planeswalker to Planeswalker. It's unique. Each one can build a deck, or you can build the deck around it, but each one, Planeswalker is not going to win you a game. Okay, it's just an extra thing you can throw in your deck, and it gives it like different enhancements. Like one of them destroys creatures. Another one special summons creatures each turn. It's one of those things that another one causes you to untap your creatures. So you do your battle phase, let's say, and then you utilize the Planeswalker's ability and you untap them. So the abilities change from Planeswalker to Planeswalker. Some of them just, give -1/-1 counters in increments to certain creatures. You can turn around and say, I'm going to give you 4 -1/-1 counters, or whatever. So Planeswalker's abilities can help improve a game, but the one I picked for the elves definitely helps out a lot. The problem is getting it to its final ability, or getting it to do certain things. The name of the Planeswalker I put in, her name is Nissa. And for those of you that play Magic the Gathering, know exactly who I'm talking about. Although there's different types of Nissa too. See, that's another thing too with Planeswalkers. There's numerous Planeswalkers, and each Planeswalker, there's different ones of that individual. Does that make sense? like Nisa's has 3 normal abilities. Well, a different Nisa might have 3 totally different abilities, depending on the Nisa you have. Well, I found the one that best suits the elf deck I got. And, yeah. I'll read it to you some other time, but it's a decent deck. Given the time and everything else, I'm gonna let you guys go. My daughter was homesick from work tonight, so just kind of want to make sure she's okay. Work went decent, as always. It's a decent place to work, you know. As long as you work, not a problem. Anyway, you guys are the best, and I'll talk to you later, and you have a great rest of the day. Whether it's day or night, it's whenever you're watching it. Have a good one, and you guys have a great day, and take care. Bye for now.